Hey there homies, what is happening? Welcome back to another video. And this was a video requested by a few of you guys who asked me if I would do a video about the person who has, quit playing guitar and wanting to get back into it. How they should start, why they should start again. And I thought, man, if there's anything I can ever do to encourage someone to play guitar, you better believe I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna talk about that here. I'm gonna play some guitar for you. I'm gonna, list some, I think that are very strong points of why you should be playing guitar again. And hopefully by the end of the video, I hope you got that itch to pick up a 6-string or 7, 8, whatever you want to play. Just have fun playing it. It's one of the best things you'll ever do in your life. So let's go ahead and hop on into these. Number one, now I'm going to say if you did quit playing guitar, we'll say 10, 20 years ago. That seems to be a very common thing. I've heard from a lot of people, they quit years and years ago, and now they're kind of coming back around to it. It could be life circumstances that happened, or, maybe you just got discouraged or something like that. But I'll be honest with you, I think this is probably the best time there has ever been to learn guitar. There's so much great free online content. There are so many amazing lesson channels out there. Rick Beato, RJ Ranquillo, all these guys are making these incredible guitar lessons, and I just think that it's so important that now this information is available to anybody who's maybe starting again or just starting for the first time. Maybe you're an absolute beginner and you want to start. Like, I'm telling you, now's the time. There's so much information, and so much good information is the best part. I mean, there's also bad information. That's probably where my channel resides. But overall, I think it's a very good and strong community. And again, this is just the best time to play guitar. Now, thankfully, there are so many great budget brands who have come to be now in the past 10 years. Harley Benton is one that pops to mind for guitars, all that kind of stuff. So you can get a very solid, good guitar without dropping crazy money, And I feel like the overall quality of instruments has just been, substantially lifted up from what it was 10 to 20 years ago. It's a whole different market now. Like, so much stuff is just good. So, now for a much, more affordable rate, you can get a really good guitar. You could get a Harley Benton or something like that. Versus, some of those starter kit guitars that might not be the best, that have always kind of been around. But even those, I think that they have, upped their game on those as well. But I just feel like, if you have the money to invest in it, you can get a really, really solid rig nowadays that will sound great versus, like I said, what it was, like I said, even 10 years ago, It's a whole different experience now with stuff. And again, there's a lot more information out there that you can go into to really learn about the products, if that's the kind of person, if you're kind of like more of a nitpicky, you like to know all the finer details of stuff. Now the information's out there. Alright, so we talked about the gear, we talked about learning. Next is do something for you. At the end of the day, I can't stress it enough. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to who are like, I always want to learn to play guitar and I just never took the time. Take the time, make the time. That's the important thing to take away is, you'll never find free time. Let's just face it, there's not enough time in the day. You'll never find it, you have to make it. And just the way that I look at it, if it's at all possible in any way, shape, or form, I think learning any kind of instrument, I'm of course going to favor guitar because that's what I know how to play, but know how to play, I should say. But it's so crucial. It's such a great thing to have that you can pass it on to someone else. I know personally when I was teaching students in person, I had a few younger kids that had, stuff like Tourette's and stuff like that, which was, a total bummer. And I remember the parents saying that, or like really bad anxiety. And the parents like, you know what? It's like the guitar has been such a huge, huge help for them. It just calms them down. They can relax. They can kind of like chill when they're playing this, playing the guitar. And it was such a huge thing. So, I mean, it has so many benefits to learning. You know, look into it. There's studies about this kind of stuff. So, don't take my word for it. But I'm telling you, do something for you. Don't wait until it's too late. And honestly, it's never too late. Just start whenever you can, whenever it makes sense, and hopefully right now is when it makes sense. And the final thought I will leave you off with about getting back into playing guitar is there is nothing like the enjoyment of learning that song. It's the craziest feeling in the world. Maybe you've always heard Sweet Home Alabama. That's one of your, maybe Lynyrd Skynyrd's your favorite band. To be able to play that stuff, I'm telling you what, it makes you feel pretty dang good when you hear songs on the radio and you're like, I know how to play that, you know? Or just having fun jamming. That is one of the most enjoyable experiences ever, is jamming with another musician and just improvising off the cuff. And you know, that stuff takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. But I'm telling you now, there's nothing else like it. It's one of the most enjoyable things you'll ever do in your life. So just, you know, if you're thinking about it, stop thinking, start doing. And that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, if you are on the fence about picking up guitar again, yo, get off that fence, man. Come over here and join us. You'll come hang out in the comment section. If you're just getting your first guitar, leave comments. I'm telling you what, I know that I have the best subscribers ever, because even if I don't get to answer the questions, I see so many of you guys go ahead and chime in on stuff. When people are asking about, you know, gear and guitars and what to learn, like, you guys are amazing at doing that stuff. So I'm telling you what now, YouTube has a great community of these, you know, people who are more than willing to help. So get your guitar, join us, and hopefully I'll be seeing you next time in the next video. So peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your, I don't even know what day this video will go up. Thursday, maybe? But until then, here's a guitar high five. Whoop!